Well, Adam, what a wonderful place to start my tour of Edinburgh, the parish church of St Cuthbert. Tell me, what is so special about this place?
Well, this is the oldest continuously occupied Christian site in the centre of Edinburgh, dating from approximately the 7th century.
Wow.
So it is very special.
Although St Cuthbert's original church is long since gone, the faith he is believed to have helped establish on this site is practiced to this day in the current church, built during the Victorian era.
St Cuthbert himself, he was one of the northern saints.
Yes, based in Lindisfarne, but born in what is now East Lothian and in part of the kingdom of Northumbria, and moved across that, evangelising in about 600 AD or thereabouts.
So there's so much history just in this one site alone, and there's still so much more to see.
Yes, this may be the oldest Christian site in the city, but the oldest Christian building is St Margaret's Chapel up in the castle, which dates from the 12th century.
I've left Adam at the bottom of the hill to climb up to explore St Margaret's Chapel, which was built around 1130 AD by King David I, who dedicated it to his devout Christian mother, Margaret. Her many acts of charity throughout her life led to her canonisation as St Margaret of Scotland in 1250 AD, and her legacy lives on today in the form of the St Margaret's Chapel Guild. Their members help maintain the chapel with fresh flowers, and there's a unique criteria if you want to join. This is Margaret, Margaret, and Margaret.
Do you have to be called Margaret to join?
You do. You do have to have Margaret or a derivative of Margaret. So Maeve's middle name is Margot. She is the newest member.
Very happy to be here by the looks of it.
Yes.
Look at that smile.
The origins of the guild go back over 80 years, when there was a belief that some flowers in the chapel would be of benefit to visitors during the dark years of the Second World War.
The chapel was used as an ammunition stores for a long time, and Sir David Russell started bringing the castle back to use. In 1942, he decided that what would be really lovely was to have Margaret's putting flowers in the chapel. And so he put an advert in the Scotsman on 16th of September 1942 to request that 52 Margarets would come forward and arrange the flowers in the chapel once a week, so that there would always be flowers here.
With all guild members required to have the name Margaret or some variation of it as their first or subsequent name, there's even been occasions when people have changed their name to join. And although I'm not called Margaret, I've been allowed to help with today's arrangement of the obligatory fresh flowers.
I can't believe you've given me this
Yeah, I know.
really important job. And we know Margaret was really known for her charitable work. Tell me about the work she did that led her to become a saint.
She's the patron saint of the poor, children, orphans and widows. And she was hands-on. She would have orphans and the poor into her home and be there while they were fed, and happily do so, which was very unique. In her time, women were disregarded, they were of little worth. And she changed that. And to this day, she still has an influence on the whole of Scotland.
Fabulous. What do you think she'd make of our flower arrangement today?
I think she'd love that gerbera, actually.
The tunes that the words of some hymns are set to have their own names, and the tune of our next piece of music is fittingly titled St Margaret. It's a hymn about having faith in God's love for us when we go through hardship.